Today we learned about the artist Keith Haring and his action figures that are showing movement. So today you're going to be creating a drawing that has a series of 4 figures in movement. Now these lines that show the movement are going to be really important for us today, as well as the pose that your figure is striking. So to break your picture up into 4 even sections, you're going to fold your paper in half like a hamburger and in half like a hamburger again. When I open this paper up, I can faintly see a crease line that's vertical and horizontal, creating 4 different boxes. With a pencil, I'm going to draw 4 different figures in motion in each of those boxes. Now these figures aren't super realistic, so do your best to draw them. They're super similar to a stick person, so if that makes you more comfortable, you could draw a stick person first and then add a bubble. So what I mean is if I'm drawing my stick person, I'm drawing with a pencil a little bit darker, but you would draw nice and light. So I'm going to draw my stick person. My stick person has a head, a torso, shoulders, an arm and a hand, shoulders, an arm and a hand. My stick person has a leg that bends at the knee, the bottom part of my leg, a foot that bends at the ankle, and another leg. So from this stick person, I can turn it into a Keith Haring-like figure by drawing a bubble around it. So with my pencil, I can draw that bubble right around those stick lines to create a figure that has a little bit more substance. It looks a little bit stronger. Then those lines from my stick person, those can get erased. If you feel confident about drawing your person, just go for it. You can always erase. That's the nice thing about drawing with a pencil. So similar, I'm just going to draw a head, and I could start by drawing that bubble person. Just do your best. Forget the rest. If you make a mistake, you can erase. Sometimes if you get stuck, like I was getting stuck right there with the shoulder and that arm, sometimes that might help to move your body in that way of the figure, so you can think about, how does my shoulder connect to my elbow? Is it a straight line or is there a bump? That's what I was thinking in my head. Once you have your figures drawn out, I would need to draw 2 more. You're going to take your Sharpie and you're going to outline the outside of the pencil. From there, I'm going to be coloring in the figure and the background. Thinking kind of about colors that maybe look good together, colors that I enjoy. You could think about color families like the secondary colors, primary colors. You could think about complementary colors, those pairs of colors that compete in our eye to make them look good. I'm going to fill in my person, and notice how I'm coloring with really good craftsmanship. I'm coloring in all one direction with the flat, wide side of my marker. That helps me color a little bit quicker and creates lines that all go one direction. I had colored my background with the complementary colored orange, which is blue. I would go through and color each of my figures, and then I can come back and add those action lines, those lines that are going to imply where the movement is coming from. So thinking about how this figure is moving, that knee is raised, so I might draw 3 dashed lines to show that that knee is lifting up in the air. That elbow and arm are raised, so I might draw some lines to draw that arm is moving back and forth, or that elbow is moving. I might imagine that the feet are moving too, maybe even the head. So just those few small dashed lines really convey or communicate movement to us. You are going to do this 4 times across your paper, 4 different action figures.